Hey there, it's Vicky video back home for my birthday weekend. The weekly intent is rebirth. This means that if you join in with the community intent, you don't have to rando alone because you'll know that plenty of other people are heading on out doing the same intent. And if you post your finds on the Discover feed, you may win a fantastic prize. So what better place to come than to the family church where my daddy is buried to drop a rebirth point. I won't ask Daddy to drop the pin with me because he's been in there for 8 years and his finger might be a bit skeletony, but you never know what might happen. Summoning the power of my ancestral grave. Am I going to end up in there one day? Actually, it is really lovely here. Lots of lovely things to see in this quaint English church, including all those spectacular autumn colours. The point is a couple of minutes over there and it's driven us past the veg lady who really does put on the best Halloween display ever. I'm going to have to research about Halloween and rebirth and pumpkins and rebirth, jack-o'-lanterns, the origins of them maybe. We've moved on from the veg lady to the actual point and it's in that field there. So now we need to start looking for clues. Could it be the broken branch? Is that rebirth? If it had some new life on the end of it, it could be rebirth. I need to get these tyres are a bit worn down. Not my car anymore. Not my responsibility. There's a little... Whoa. Staggering. Oh, what's happening there? Look at the house. Should we walk up to the house? There's something there. A house that looks like it could be getting reborn. Let's go look. We cannot figure out what that animal is. Is it a donkey, a horse, an alpaca, a goat? It looks equine actually. Oh, that's so weird. What is it? It's a cryptid. We walked up the hill to a really quite beautiful but tiny little bit spooky big old barn. It's a hell of a barn.
Beautiful barn, isn't it?
That really is so beautiful. Maybe this is just the find.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
That hayloft is massive. Okay. Randonautica really gets you out and about observing things that you wouldn't pay the blindest bit of attention to, like this wonderful tree, this incredible farmyard here, out in a place that I didn't even know existed. Not far from where I grew up from, really. Well, we've had a random adventure. This is Johnny, my best friend, and we've done a lot of randonauting together over the years, haven't we, Johnny?
Yeah, we have.
What do you think about Randonautica?
It's great. Good fun. Gets you out of your comfort zone and you can see stuff.
Tell us about, we've had some pretty amazing finds together over the past 18 months, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, absolutely, yeah. Yes, Randonautica does seem to see my deep past, my secrets. It seems to know them. It's quite amazing.
So let's walk down here, Johnny. So what are your thoughts about a farm being at the rebirth point?
Well, I think that's a farm is rebirth because every year it's producing more hay, more cows, more everything, more sheep. It's rebirthing all the time.
That's really sweet, Johnny, because I don't think I would have thought of it like that. I would have been like, oh, it's a farm, but that's why it's great to go randonauting with chums.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's go for lunch now. Didn't quite get the live phoenix that I was hoping for, or the image of the phoenix. It's this one has been a very subtle, because I think this might be about the 6th rebirth point that I've dropped, and they've all been very subtle. And now I realise it's telling me that rebirth is all around.
Yeah.
It took me to a derelict house that had just been sold. It took me to a couple of other places, and I didn't think that these things made particularly flashy video content, which is why I didn't make the video of them. But so there's your weekly intent, rebirth. What will you find, and how will Rando get you out of your comfort zone, exploring the area around you, and how, most crucially, will it get you thinking and creating new neural connections in your brain by doing all of this stimulating mental activity? So good for your mental health, Rando is. so good for your mental health. Do you agree, Johnny?
I do agree, totally agree.
It's a wonderful activity.
I think
to
that's
do
a wonderful find. It's an amazing find. It just makes you realise that rebirth is all around us. Everything is dying now, but in a few months' time, everything will be jumping into life again.
Oh, he's so thoughtful. Thanks, Johnny. Right, now treat me to lunch. Thank you. Bye. Birthday weekend. What subtle and thoughtful messages will you find encoded into your Randonautica Rebirth adventure? Post your finds on the Discover feed, the social media network built into the app.